after waiting not a long while, well, I guess a week again, they might have taken one of their vacations, which caused them to delay the game up to November 7th. We're back once again with two spotlights. Why not three? Well, I didn't have school Wednesday, so instead I decided to record this video. This isn't recorded on a Wednesday. Whatever, let's just get on with it.
The crime-fighting teenage robot XJ9, aka...
By the way, I saw Gerald.
The crime-fighting teenage robot XJ9,
Plankton.
aka Jennifer Wakeman, aka Jenny, is back and ready to throw down Nickelodeon All-Star
nice.
Brawl 2.
And that parasite.
Returning
What the hell was that?
With some new high-tech tools and a shiny coat
Nice
of paint,
skin.
Jenny excels at creating openings.
I love that model, by the way. Good model. They always know how to do Jenny right, even though this is her second time being in the game.
Strong projectiles that she can use to provide cover for herself or catch opponents off guard.
Strong ass melon.
While her combo game isn't as strong as some others, Jenny can always keep up the pressure even from afar. And thanks to her fantastic recovery and heavy weight, she has no problem jumping straight back into the fray after getting knocked away.
Not gonna lie, you could probably do a bit of trolling with that. Someone trying to throw a projectile at you, you just parasite down. Of course, there's a little limit to it, but
thanks to her fantastic recovery and heavy weight, she has no problem jumping straight back into the fray after getting knocked away.
Nice taunt there. That's adorable.
Back on the subject of Jenny's projectiles, the new slime mechanic provides an extra upgrade to her returning neutral special, Rocket Power. While the normal version of this rocket can still be aimed in any direction at any time,
always threw me
the new
off,
slime
and it still
version
does
also allows for 2
NASB.
rockets to be out at once. Jenny can use this powerful, flexible tool to find clever openings, extend combos, or even save herself from some dangerous
I don't
situations.
think a CPU would be doing that, but you know
If
what?
you hold down the special button after firing
I
the rocket,
see
Jenny will
where
stand
this is
still while you
going.
try to hone in on your target. If your opponent isn't giving you enough time or space to set up your rocket, make some space with Jenny's new side special, Mass Hammer. This big ol' hammer swing sends shockwaves flying through the air or rumbling along the ground, which can help her find some breathing room. Just be careful not to be too predictable with how you use this move, or else you might risk having your projectiles reflected right back at
She flings it in the air. I did not notice that. She flings it in the air and she also smashes on the ground. You know, that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat.
Too close, but still need a way to rack up some extra damage? Jenny's down special, Explosive Lasers, remains a solid way of doing so. If you're not able to land big combos or otherwise,
it's not a laser beam. It's
find a way to
like
open up your opponent's
individual
defense.
shots.
It's nice to have a little bit of consistent damage output as a way to keep up the pressure. Finally, for the last of Jenny's specials, her up special, Robot Wings, allows her to fly around wherever she wants. Jenny can be pretty hard to swat out of the air when she activates this move thanks to its maneuverability.
This should honestly be,
but watch out, she doesn't get any fuel back until she touches the stage. So try to use her other specials, air strikes, or even her light up air to glide back to the stage when possible. A few of Jenny's other old moves and techniques are here to stay, including her charge forward air, which is a slow yet incredibly powerful finisher.
One of my favorites.
Angry Stomp and Mighty Mallets.
I like how you can
light
reverse the her strong fair, which is just like you can do it from behind you or in front of you. That's what I'm kind of trying to say.
Charge down attacks also both make their return and can be
Very
used
strong
repeatedly
move.
by pressing the attack button.
Another
Her
strong
jab,
move.
however, has a new property. The final hit can be angled with the control stick, meaning she can either choose to launch
Can't
opponents
wait to
flying
abuse
farther,
that. You know what that means,
higher,
guys.
or even
I'm gonna be
tumbling
abusing
downwards. Jenny tends to feel the most vulnerable when she isn't quite close enough to utilize her short yet fast and effective light attacks, nor far enough to safely set up her projectiles. However, she can still surprise opponents at the mid-range by holding down the grab button for some extra reach. This version of her grab is
Plankton and his robotic nuts.
When she isn't quite close enough to utilize her short yet fast and effective light attacks, nor far enough to safely set up her
just smacks you when she grabs you.
However, she can still surprise opponents at the mid-range by holding down the grab button for some extra reach. This version of her grab is a bit slower and is far more punishable if it misses, so don't use that as a full replacement for her regular grab. All in all, Jenny is a well-rounded defensive character that has all the tools you'll need to succeed in a world full of villains and aliens. If that sounds like your kind of style, give her a try in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2.
Yeah, for sure we'll be giving her a try. They always, well, I say they always, but like once again, yeah, I get it. It's disappointing. Someone always. They know how to do Jenny? I'm gonna say they made Jenny look good twice in a row. She out of the 3 DLC, she was probably one of the best, or the best, to be honest. The best looking and best like moveset wise. And right now, she again, once again, she looks like she slaps. She looks like, yeah, you know what, yeah, I'm sticking with that. She looks like she slaps, and she can make a good character. I was gonna say she looks top tier, but to be honest, every character looks like they're like a high tier. But you know, once the game releases, we'll see how that goes. But let's move on to the next Spotlight. I'm really not trying to go off here, but man, I am Reptar. Hear me roar. Man, I like Reptar. Reptar is really cool. It's just, you know, some people want certain things, others want another thing. What I really wanted was, just a, maybe like a little, not a little, but maybe somewhat, just another Rugrats rep. I mean, whoops, I was at the end of the video, what the hell? Rugrats, come on. I think the piece is in the pudding, the thing is, something's in the pudding. I don't know what's in the pudding, but something's in it. But I guess you're just gonna stick with Reptar. I don't mind Reptar, by the way.
Hold on to your diapers because the mighty green dinosaur Reptar is here to squash the competition in Nickelodeon.
He's so big.
All-Star
He's
Brawl
just like
2.
Plankton. We're scared of this thing.
Reptar comes equipped with scorching fiery.
Hold on, let's go back.
Hold on to your diapers because the mighty green dinosaur Reptar is here to squash the competition in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2.
Wait a minute.
Reptar comes equipped with scorching fiery breath, incredibly powerful attacks, brutal chomps, and of course, ice skates. Reptar excels at shrinking fear into his opponents just from his sheer strength and size, which he needs considering his low speed. While many of Reptar's attacks also tend to be a little bit slower to come out with a little bit more recovery time, they're made safer by just how hard they push opponents away if blocked.
I kind of like Reptar.
If you find yourself cowering in the corner...
Right here, in the game. Did he always have high knockback? I mean, there was no shielding. So usually, if you shield, but what he's saying is, if you shield, you get knocked back, which is really nice, by the way, because, shielding is definitely going to be a big thing, especially with how these characters play, for sure. But anyways, I like the idea of Reptar knocking you, morally knocking you back, than I guess sending you, knocking you back while you shield. There we go. And also, for people who, I guess, don't know Flash Party, Reptar kind of looks like Macalon just a bit from the charge and the fire moves. He just doesn't have wings, as if you know Flash Party, but that's my name.
Corner against Reptar, you might also find yourself teetering on the edge of defeat. Several of Reptar's moves draw from his unique flame meter.
Yeah, I might be dumb, but I totally didn't notice Mecha Reptar here. Oh yeah, we got two robots fighting each other. And they gave him flame.
Ferocious grounded and aerial upcharge attacks and a few of his special moves. Dealing damage with his other attacks will build that meter right back up. So as long as you let Reptar take a breather every now and then, you shouldn't have to worry about running out.
Sorry, when I watched this the first time, I honestly was not paying attention.
His down special, Flame Breath, might look a bit familiar from Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 1. While the special button is held, Reptar becomes immune to knockback, allowing you to essentially counterattack and open your opponent up for combos with a spread of
they showed there's a new Jimmy skin.
Fire across the floor.
See, I did not notice that.
This move changes into a diagonal fireball that knocks opponents away.
Just like
his neutral special is just like his aerial down special, except it only goes horizontal. These fireballs are pretty big, which helps out a lot with finding control over the stage, guarding the ledge, or hitting people from afar.
Damn, was that back here?
Knocks opponents away. His neutral special is just like his aerial down special, except it only goes horizontal. These fireballs are pretty big, which helps out a lot with finding control over the stage, guarding the ledge, or hitting people from afar.
Oh shit.
Reptar's up special, Jurassic Slam, leaps high into the air before falling back down.
Oh, they made his up special.
You can also make Reptar fall sooner if you press down on the control stick.
Wait,
finally, Reptar's up special, Jurassic Slam, leaps high into the air before falling back down to crush any enemies underneath him. You can also make Reptar fall sooner if you press down on the control stick. Finally, Hungry as a Dinosaur, his side special is a command grab. Reptar lurches forward and tries to swallow his opponent's whole before spitting them back out.
Oh,
the
yeah,
direction
yeah,
Reptar
he's
spits his
gonna
opponent
grab.
is decided by which direction.
And then we have this. Now, I might just be slow, but I really didn't, I didn't notice that was a different type of, Garfield. I guess it's like a dark Nega Garfield. So this should be pretty interesting. I'm assuming this is campaign mode. So, this is giving me hype even more for campaign mode. So, yeah, I cannot wait. Interesting. Anyways.
The control stick is being held after a brief pause. Left, right, or even downwards.
I love that combo. I'm gonna be doing that. I need to do that. I like grabbing and then just throwing them downwards.
Reptar definitely doesn't
grabs. You just do them in the air and then throw them down.
Move or attack quite as fast as some other members of the cast, but if you know just how, when, and where to hit your opponents ahead of time, you won't be missing out on much anyways. Thanks to his fiery attacks and the extra.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Reptar definitely doesn't move or attack quite as fast as some other members of the cast, but if you know just how, when, and where to hit your opponents ahead of time, you won't be missing out on much anyways. Thanks to his fiery attacks and the extra range granted by his tail, Reptar is also able to hit opponents from a pretty solid distance before committing to one of those hard-hitting finishers.
I'm not gonna say it.
If you're one of many Reptar fans around the world, or if you
I love Reptar, but you know, I just want to see, more Rugrats reps, but that just might not be only me.
Then give him a try in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. As always, thanks for watching.
Yeah,
Stay tuned for more character spotlights coming soon.
No shit. Oh, Granny's off our meds again and trying to steal from a bank. Just get a Mecha Reptar or a Mecha Dinosaur to stop her. Wow, that was amazing. Congrats, man. I just sorry, just looking at the NASB chat. Amazing spotlights. All the characters look so top tier right now. Like, they all look so good. And I'm looking at my clock, not my clock. I'm looking at my wrist. I'm just waiting for a certain Wallaby right now. So let's see where that goes. TikTok. Yeah, let's see that Rocco spotlight. But anyways, it doesn't matter. It truly does. But that's it for today's video. Rocco and Jenny look amazing. I guess I'll do the one on Friday alone, or by itself, whoever that may be. Azula, Korra, Zim, or Rocco. Probably is going to be an Avatar character, so we have to wait for Rocco for some reason. I just want to see my boy. But either way, that's all I got for today. I mean, of course it is. I just watched the videos. And of course, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.